Hello and happy hump day. How is everybody doing? I am live. Excited to be here with you today. As you come in, say hello. Let me know who you are and where you are watching me from. If you're new to me, my name is Lakeisha Sarba. I am an online marketing strategist. I'm also a email marketing and sales funnel geek. And I'm also a lead magnet pro. So if this is your first time watching me, make sure that you say hello. Let me know where you are watching me from. Just some rules to this whole thing. I am going live right now using StreamYard. So what you're going to need to do is, if you want me to see your name, you're going to have to click the link. Somewhere up there is a link that's asking for permission in order for me to see who you are, so that whenever you comment, I can see your name. So please, if you could just go ahead and click that link, put your first and last name or just your first name in there so I can see who you are, because what happens is all I see is Facebook user, and I want to see your beautiful name. I want to be able to shout you out. So make sure that you go ahead and do that. What's up, Angela? Thanks for being here. Hi, Patrice. What's up, Famira? How are you? Hey, Angela. Hello, Kimberly. Hi, Leslie. Looks like all my savvy ladies are here. Hey, Stacy Moore from Chicago. How are you? Hey, Chantel, so glad you're here live today. Sharice Hampton, what's up? Hey, CO. Hi, Tara. Hey, Terry. Hi, Latanya. Sade, my girl, what's up? Hey, Lamora. Thank you guys so much for being here. And of course, make sure that you go ahead and share this out if you're watching on my Facebook personal page or my business page. Please go ahead and hit that share button, because even if this information isn't for you, there could be somebody else that can use this information. All right. So we're going to get started here in a minute. I'm just going to make sure that I just hop into my group so that I can just post this so that I can make sure that everyone is seeing this. How are you guys doing today? You doing good? It feels like it's been a while since I've been live. I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I can't wait to share all the amazing things I have going on. Oh, sorry about that. What's up, Annette? Thanks for joining. Hey, Tamika, how are you? All right. So, you're on YouTube watching me. I am on live on YouTube, Stacy. Yes, I definitely see that. Thank you so much for watching me over on YouTube. That is so cool. All right. So listen. The topic of this is all about growing your Facebook group. Now, why is that important? It's important because it's an amazing way to add on to your online marketing strategy, okay? So if you are already using Facebook groups, then you definitely want to make sure that you pay attention and get you a pen and paper so that you can write these few things down. This is going to be really simple things that you can just implement right now to start growing your group. And you're probably wondering, why should I listen to you? Like, who are you? Why should I listen to what you have to say about Facebook groups, right? You're probably wondering that. Well, I've grown my Facebook group over about 5,300 people in the last 8 months. So I think that kind of makes me a little bit of an authority in this area. Am I a Facebook groups pro? No, that's not what I tout myself to be. But do I have some knowledge on helping you to grow your group? Not only with just anybody, but with people who want and need what it is that you have to offer. If you're nodding your head yes, or if you're saying yes, that's something that I want, then definitely this is for you, okay? If you're somebody and you feel like, I know all the things, I've already done all of this, whatever, then maybe this is not for you. So go right ahead and click off of this video, because we only want people in this room that want to learn new things and want to receive this information. So can we say amen to that? Amen, amen. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to jump in here. And what I'm going to share first, what I want to really get into is why there's a lot of Facebook groups, right? So I shared back in 2019 when I read my report, y'all know I'm nerdy. So I read all kind of reports and white papers and statistics. That is just my thing. And so when I read the last report that I read or I could find on Facebook groups, it said that 4 million There were 4 million Facebook groups, active Facebook groups online. Now that's insane. That was back from 2019. So think about it. We are at just about the tip end. Well, not at the tip, but we're like going toward the end of 2020. So imagine how many groups there are now on Facebook. And if you remember, I told you guys way back after the Super Bowl, do you remember when Facebook paid all of the money for the ads during the Super Bowl? And the ad, do you guys remember what the ad was? Let me see if any of you remember what the ad was. Let me see if any of my savvies listen to me. Do you remember what the ad was? I'm going to take a moment and I'm just going to let you guys type in the chat. I want you to tell me if you could remember the ad that Facebook paid millions of dollars, if not billions, millions of dollars to get in front of the Super Bowl audience. Do you guys remember what that ad was? Nobody remembers. I know there's a little time lag, so I'm going to give it a minute. Hey, Tara. Hey, Robin, David, thanks for jumping in. You guys don't remember? Pepsi. Okay, yeah. So they did not do Pepsi, but the Facebook, the commercial was all about Facebook groups, guys, remember? So Facebook invested a lot of money to get in the time slot for the during the Super Bowl, and it was all about Facebook groups. Now, I didn't watch the Super Bowl either, Tara, but I know that after the Super Bowl, the commercials are the biggest things that people watch it for. So what I did is I went on YouTube and I checked out all the different commercials that happened during the Super Bowl, because you know they have all the things on YouTube. Well, Facebook paid all of this money after I did some research for placement during the Super Bowl. Now, they could have spoke about anything, right? Facebook ads is a big thing. They could have did a commercial on Facebook ads. They could have done a commercial on a number of different things, you know, promoting Facebook. But what they spent their money on was Facebook ads, right? So listen, people. That means that Facebook is getting ready, or if they haven't already done so, they're really putting more money, they're putting more attention, they're putting more of their resources into what? You guessed it, Facebook groups, okay? So I'm sorry, I think I said they put money into Facebook ads, but they were putting money into the Facebook group, right? So the ad was all about, during the Pepsi commercial, it was about Facebook groups, right? So they wanted to get more people to create groups, right? And of course, during the whole pandemic that happened, what do you think happened during the pandemic? During the pandemic, everybody that was offline and doing a lot of different meetups and things like that in person, where do you think they went? Where did all those people go? The majority of those people came here to Facebook and they created Facebook groups. Sure, several of them also went over to LinkedIn to do LinkedIn groups. But the whole idea behind this whole thing is that Facebook groups is major, right? And again, it's a great way to kind of add to your marketing strategy, but not so much even that. But because Facebook is really giving it so much attention, then you have to make sure that you do this, right? It's important for you to understand that wherever a social media platform like Facebook puts its attention, then that's where your attention needs to go as a marketer or a business owner, so that you can see how you can leverage the tool that they are kind of reinforcing, okay? Another thing that Facebook has coming down the line is that we will soon be able to run ads right directly inside of Facebook groups. Now, I know a lot of us have been waiting for that to happen. I know I have. And so if you're somebody and you've been waiting for that to happen, then it's coming down the pipeline soon. Hence, another reason why you want to make sure that you are getting the right people inside of your Facebook group, so that whenever you do have the opportunity to run ads in your group, you can run ads to your group so that more people see your posts and stuff, okay? All right, so now that we got all through that excitement, I was really excited sharing that with you. Could you tell? Like, I get excited about all of this type of stuff. All right, so a question that I'm often asked before I jump in is, why are some Facebook groups more successful than other Facebook groups? And the answer to that is twofold, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. And it has everything to do with the people that you allow inside of your Facebook group, okay? The reason that some Facebook groups are successful, yes, you have some Facebook, people that manage the groups, they're better at managing, better at getting the engagement, but also those people are gatekeepers and they just don't let anybody inside of their group. They're really good about, making sure that people are answering the questions, and if they're not letting them in, making sure that people are not breaking the rules, making sure that it's the right type of people. They're driving traffic to the right people so that only those specific type of people will then come inside of their group. So long story short is a lot of these larger Facebook groups or Facebook groups that are super successful, and your Facebook group doesn't have to be large to be successful. There are several small Facebook groups that are successful as well. But it's the people, it's the quality of the people that you allow inside of your groups that make your group successful. And what I mean by this is if you drive traffic and you are getting more people into your group that are interested in the things that you're talking about, they're interested in what you're selling, they're interested in the things that you're creating, they're interested in your expertise, they're going to show up more often to your live streams. They're going to comment more on what's going on because they are interested, versus if you just allow any old people in there, they're not. For instance, this is a good example of this. If you have a group that's specifically for helping women or moms that are stay-at-home moms that are starting a business, and then you let women in there that don't have children, they're not starting a business, they're talking about something else, recipes or something that has nothing to do with what your group is, it can completely go sideways, right? Not that you don't want to allow people to have other conversations in there, but it's just important to understand the direction of your group so that way you know the type of people that you want to have inside of your groups, okay? So is this good stuff so far? If it is, tag a friend. Please go ahead and share. If you're watching this on my business page or if you're on my personal page, please go ahead and share this out because this is some good stuff, right? Listen, I take time researching all this stuff for y'all. So come on, give me some love and share this thing out. Okay. All right. So now that you have a better understanding of why some Facebook groups are successful and some are not, let's talk about 5 ways that you can grow your Facebook group. Okay. And the reason that you want to grow your Facebook groups, let's talk about that first. The reason that you want to grow your group is because you want to have enough people in your group. You want to have people in your group that are interested in what it is that you're selling. And you always want to have newer people coming in, because what happens is when you have new people coming in, those new people, what do? They engage, they ask questions, they're telling their friends about it, they're excited about it. Not that the older people that have been in your group for a while, they're doing the same thing, I'm sure. But what happens is they've been in there, they've seen the content, they kind of know you, so it's like they are still excited, but they're not as excited as those new people that are coming in, right? So that's why it's always a good idea to make sure that you are consistently growing your group and filling it again with the right people. You are the gatekeepers. Just don't allow anybody inside of your groups, okay? So let's talk about 5 ways that you can grow your group. Number 1, you want to tell people about your Facebook group. I can't tell you how many times I speak to people, I do strategy sessions, and I say, hey, have you thought about using Facebook groups as a strategy? And they say, yeah, I have a group, but nobody's joining. Have you invited them to the group? And then they just say, oh, well, yeah, I put a post out, but nobody signed up. Listen, you have to invite people more than one time. You have to post more than one time on social media. And this is why. People are not on social media at the same time. Okay, we are all doing other stuff. And so if you post something at 3 p.m. today, and I didn't log in until like 9 p.m. tonight, I may not see the post. So it's important that you not only post it once, you post it several times. So when you're thinking about marketing or sharing your Facebook group, make sure that you're sharing the post more than one time and in more than one place, right? For example, if you are on Instagram and your people are on Instagram, post about your Facebook group or with maybe an event or something that you're having, or if you're going live, over there and let them know, hey, I have this thing going on in my Facebook group. Those people are not going to know that unless you're posting and you're telling them, okay? And also, don't be ashamed to tell people about your Facebook group. If you happen to be connecting with somebody online and they say, oh, they like your material or they like what you have to say or whatever, then you need to, then what you need to do is you need to share with them and say, hey, you know what? You can get more content like this over in my private Facebook group. Do you want me to send you a link? Yeah, of course, no problem here, but let me go ahead and let me share that with you so that you can come inside, right? So you always want to tell people about your Facebook group. So that's number one. Number two is you want to make it easy for people to join your Facebook group, right? You want to make it easy for people to join. How do you make it easy? You put the link in places where it's easy for people to find it. Here are a couple of places that you could do that. You could put it in your signature of your email. So I'm not saying like your emails that you send out automatically, but if you wanted to do that, you could. I'm not really speaking in terms of email automation, but if you wanted to add it there, you could, right? But I'm thinking in terms of like your Outlook, your Gmail, like your business email account where you're like sending out business emails every day and responding to emails like that. If you put your group in your footer, right, in the signature, and you let people know, hey, by the way, if you want to learn more about this, and that, then join my Facebook group. Okay, so that's a great way for you to be able to get more people in your Facebook group right there in your email signature while you're already communicating and with people. Number two is you want to make sure that you're adding it to your website. You can do this by adding just the link, like a link to like your menu that goes across, with all of your home, about, those tabs. Put a tab for your Facebook group. Why not? Add a tab there so people can join your Facebook group. You don't even have to create a whole nother page on your website. You can literally just put the link on your website in that header where your menu is, and then just put the link. And then when they click it, just bring them right over to your Facebook page. Nice and easy, right? You don't have to do any extra and hard work. Another place that you can put your the links for your Facebook group is in your lead magnets. So whenever I teach you how to create lead magnets, I'm always saying to make sure that you have a call to action page. You can put it on your call to action page if you want that to be the call to action to get more people to sign up for the group. Or you could put it on the about page. So you have your lead magnet, the cover, and then you may want to have the next page about you, welcoming them to the lead magnet, telling them a little bit more about it or a little bit more about you. And then you can share your social media links. Make one of those your Facebook group, okay? So that makes it easy for people that have your lead magnets to be able to join your group. Right? Another way that you want to do this is you want to make sure that you are putting the link to your Facebook group all over social media. So where do you place that? You can actually connect your Facebook group to your business page. Okay, there's a way that you could do that. You can also add your Facebook group to your bio in your business page, and you also have a bio on your personal page. There are also links on your personal page, those links that are like your website, your other social media type platforms. You could totally use one of those links just for your Facebook group, okay? So those are some places that you want to put it. Now, if you're really heavily promoting your group, then you can also add it on your business page right there at the top of the business page, where that call to action button is on the business page. You can put the link to your group right there. And if you're going to do that, I recommend that you change your Facebook cover, like your business page cover, with an invitation to join your group with a little arrow pointing down like, hey, just click the button to sign up. So people know that they can just click that button and then sign up for your group or just directly get access to your group. Okay. And then last but not least, you can add it to your thank you pages. You want to make sure that you're adding the link to, to your thank you pages. So whatever you have going on for your lead magnet, if you're having people sign up for an ebook or a master class or whatever, on that last page, that thank you page where you tell them, thank you for signing up. What you just signed up for is on the way. Check your inbox. Hey, but by the way, while that's in the process, why don't you just, go ahead and join my Facebook group so that you can get more information and content about this or whatever the topic is, right? So you can also invite people to join your Facebook group from your thank you pages, okay? Right? So I know that was a lot, but those are all the places that you can put the link to your Facebook group so that you can get more people signing up, okay? Number 3 is you can host live challenges and events inside of your Facebook group to gauge more interest and to get more people joining, okay? I do this at least once a month. And what I do is I host a challenge or some type of live event in the Facebook group that I'm looking to grow. And then I say, sign up for this 5-day challenge. And I'm going to teach you how to do this over 5 days. And then when they go to the thank you page after signing up for that, the thank you page then sends them over to my Facebook group because that's where I'm going to host the live event from. And then when they receive that first email thanking them and welcoming them into the challenge, they get a link to join that Facebook group, because my goal is to drive traffic to get as many people as possible inside of the Facebook group, because that's where the challenge or the live event is going to go down, right? So you guys understand where I'm going here with all this, right? You want to drive traffic and you want to bring people into that group. Hosting a challenge or some type of live event is a great way to do that. Okay, so that was number 3. Number 4 is you can use your group as the lead magnet, right? So we talked about lead magnets. When you think of a lead magnet, you think of like a video or an ebook or some type of challenge or live event. But you can also just use your group as your lead magnet. You can say, hey, I have this amazing group and this is what we're doing inside of the group. If you want to, you want to join the group, sign up. You can use a landing page to do that. Have people sign up. And then after they sign up, instead of taking them to a thank you page, you can let them just take them directly to the Facebook group. So that way they know that they already immediately have access to it, right? So that is another great way to get people signing up or joining your actual group. Number 5, last but not least, is my absolute favorite, and that's Facebook ads, right? So if you're looking to get people into your group and you're looking to get the specific people that I mentioned earlier, your target audience, right? A specific group of people into your group, you can use all of the different methods that I just mentioned earlier, especially the live events, the challenges, the lead magnets, all of those things. You can do that and you can promote it using Facebook ads so that you can get people signing up into your group faster, but also you can get the quality of people that you are looking for to join your group. Okay. And that's it. So those are the 5 ways. Now, there are several other ways, but I don't want to bombard you with too much information. I just wanted to give you something so that you could walk away with something tangible that you can take action on right away. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to recap what we just discussed. So number 1 is tell people about your Facebook group. Hello. Like, nobody is going to read your mind. Let people know that you have this amazing group and how they can join. Spread the word, let people know. But remember, you're only wanting to invite people if you feel like those are your target audience, like if that's your ideal client. There's no reason in having a bunch of people in your group if they don't plan to buy from you anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? Get people in the group that are interested in what it is that you have to offer. That's number 1. Number 2, make it easy for people to sign up for your group or to join your group, right? So we said your email signature, your thank you pages, add it to your website, add it to your lead magnets, add it all over your social media bios and opt-in areas. Number 3 is you want to host a live event or a challenge. That's a great way to get tons of people, like a surge of people into your group. The last challenge that I did, I believe it brought about 800 new people into my group. So challenges and live events is definitely a great way to bring more people, specifically people that are interested in what it is that you have to offer. Number 4 is you can use your group as a lead magnet, have people signing up to join your group. And then number 5, my absolute favorite, running Facebook ads, using a couple of these different methods to get more people in your group faster. Okay, so those are the 5 ways that you can grow your group, and you'll be able to grow your group in no time at all. Okay, so now that I have gone through that, do you have any questions about any of this? I'm going to go back and see if we have any comments. Sharice says she's watching from her office. Thank you, Sharice, for tuning in. Patrice Sykes says, I'm actually in the group. That's a great idea to watch them later. Thank you guys so much. I see that you guys are tagging quite a lot of people. So thank you for tagging. I appreciate that. So this is a good one. So Amy says the quality of the people is what make the group successful. It is. And of course, you as the group mentor or the person that's managing the group, you want to make sure that you are also engaging and providing value to your group. There's one thing that I've learned, right? This past year, well, the past 2 years, when I became super intentional about growing my Facebook groups and using them as a strategy for my business, is that when you provide value, when you feed people and you show up and you provide value, people will in turn value you, right? And then they will in turn purchase your services and your products. That's how it works. And so when you can really provide value, people will then in return see that value and then, and then invest. Let's see. This is great information. Thank you so much, Taylor, watching over on Asan. Am I saying your name right? Asan? It's so pretty. All right, so Kathy says, excellent information. I hope this is available later, or you have notes you can post. Kathy, yes, I have something even better, actually. I'm hosting a 5-day challenge coming up for this month, and it is, guess what? Can you guess what my challenge is going to be? The challenge is all about Facebook groups, right? So I'm hosting a 5-day challenge to help you to grow your Facebook group. So if you are interested in joining the challenge, I'm going to go ahead and post the link there. Feel free to join. And let's see, I'm going to also add it here. And then if you have any questions, post those. And I'm more than happy to answer those questions for you too. But I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen. It's bit.ly, and I didn't do it. I'm sorry, I just did a random one today. I normally do like the custom one, so please forgive me for that. But yeah, if you sign up there, then you can join my 5-day Facebook groups challenge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through a series of things. I'm going to, talk to you all about your objective for your Facebook group, because what I see is a lot of people opening Facebook groups. I did this in the past as well, just to have a Facebook group. There is no rhyme or reason. You have no objective. There's no goal. You're just opening a Facebook group to have one, right? And if you've done that, that's okay. No shame, no problem. I've been there. But what you want to do is it's time for you to recorrect yourself, right? And redirect yourself so that you know exactly what you want your goal to be for your Facebook group. What are you trying to get out of the Facebook group? Remember, whatever you're trying to get out of it, you have to pour as much into your group as well. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about attracting and filling your group with your target audience specifically. We're going to talk about, safeguarding your group and what that means, how you can protect your group and protect the people that's in it. Because remember, you want to value your group. I know for me, my group is almost like my home. I protect my home. I wouldn't want strangers just coming in my house. I protect my Facebook groups the same way. I don't want strangers just coming in there because I value the people that are inside of my group. So you have to feel the same way about your Facebook groups, right? So we're going to talk about that, how to make sure that you're valuing and protecting your group. We're also going to talk about tons of other things, right? But if you really want to join, make sure that you sign up. So the dates for the group, it starts on, thank you so much, Ramir, for asking that. It starts on the 21st 21st. So it's 2 weeks out is when the challenge starts. It's a full 5-day challenge. And this challenge is going to be a little different. It's going to be kind of the same, but different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live for about 30 minutes to discuss my challenge topic. And then right after that, you're going to receive an email. Of course, you know how I close out my challenges every day. And then it's going to take you to a specific landing page, right? You're going to have a link. So in case you missed it, I have people that are always like, oh, I missed today. Where's today's video? You're looking around for the video from today, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to make it easier for you. I'm going to put everything on one landing page for you, every single video, and it'll be from day 1 all the way through day 5. And that way you can access it easier without trying to scramble and find the actual videos inside of the group. Okay. So that'll be set up for you. And again, it's on the 21st is when the challenge starts. So that gives you plenty of time. Put it on your calendar for all 5 days. Thank you so much, Candace. For those of you that are watching, if you can go ahead and repost that link for me, because there are people, I think I'm posting it on, I'm posting in YouTube, funny, right? I guess it says, where else can I post this to? YouTube, and it looks like I can post to my personal page there. But if you are on my business page, if you can post the link in there. If you're inside of my Facebook group, if you could please post it for me, because I can't post that link right now. But again, it starts on the 21st. So make sure that you go ahead and sign up and get your seats. And it's going to be so much fun. So for those of you that say you can't see the link in the chat, if you look on the screen, it's right there. So it's bit.ly/3K3W, the number 8, Q like Quincy, Q like Queen. Okay. And so that's how you sign up. It'll take you directly to the actual landing page. So let me see if we have any other questions before I jump off. Yeah, she said, yes. Do you want to join my group? See, there you go. All you got to do is ask, do you want to join my group? And so Cherise says, how do you keep up engagement? That's a great question. So in the beginning, Cherise, to be quite honest with you, you have to put in some work. So you're going to have to show up and you're going to have to provide value in your group. What you could do is, I know because you are a very busy mom and entrepreneur. So what I would recommend for you, Cherise, is maybe set some type of schedule for your group. So that way you're setting the precedence. Let them know what days you're going to be going live inside of the group and what they can expect from you, right? So maybe you go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Whatever that looks like and whatever type of thing that you're going to be doing. You do a lot of planning, right? I mean, there's so many different things that you can go live about, Cherise, but I think that what people would really love from you, I know I would, is a plan with me session every month. The month before you get to work, I want to see a plan with me. I want to see how you're planning out the next month. And then what I want to see at the end of that month is a recap of all the things that you've planned, like a breakdown of what happened that month. There's some things like how you had to maybe move things around. I'd love to be able to see that. Another thing that I'd love to see from you in your group is tips on like time management tips, right? Those type of things. You could do a time management tip Tuesday, right? So every Tuesday you come in and you share a time management tip, and then you teach people just something small, like how they can implement that change into their life, right? So something that is small and actionable that people can walk away with and do right now, right? So I would love to see those few things from you. What else could you do? You could do a lot of different things. You could do like a Q&A night where people get to ask you questions that are overwhelmed and just needing to move forward through some things, people that feel stuck or just struggle with time management in general. You could do a Q&A, right, night. So there are a lot of different things that you can do. It just depends on how much time you want to really dedicate to that. But the more you show up and do your group, and the more you're bringing more people in, the more engagement and active your group will be. And then what you'll find is as your group grows, the people that are in your group, your members, they're going to be so active in communicating with each other. A lot of them will be able to answer questions. Like for my Canva group, I have over 6,300 people inside of the group now. So whenever a group comes in, I approve it and I leave it because I know that there are experienced people that know Canva that can answer those questions. I'm no longer scrambling to answer questions for people. I will backtrack though to see if a question has been answered. And if I do know the question, then I will answer it for the person. But I do allow my members to go ahead and answer them because a lot of them are really knowledgeable in Canva, so they can answer the questions themselves, right? So once the group grows to a certain point, then people will be asking, or answering the questions for you, like your group members. Sharice, I hope this helps you. Let me know if you have any other questions. Tara says, I think I'm seeing the bigger picture now. Yeah, definitely. Stacy Moore says, great tips. I can add it to my website for sure. I'm going to run my first challenge. I'm so excited for you, Stacy. Please let me know how your challenge works out. I shared on Twitter and LinkedIn cross platforms. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yes, when you start giving from your overflow, the group grows like wildfire. It really does. It really does. And so Sade says, do you have an example of how the group Facebook ad should look? I don't have an example of how the group Facebook ad should look. It could be anything, Sade. So depending on what your group is about, if it's about planning, you can show a planner, or you can show a group of women, or you can show an image of yourself or you and your kids, right? It just really depends on your audience and what you think your audience, the people that you're looking to attract, what would they be more interested in seeing, right? Would it be a planner? Would it be a group of women together? Would it be you and your kids or you and your family? What would they be more interested in seeing, right? And then what you want to do is perhaps test 2 different photos, right? So start with 2 different photos using the same audience that you're attracting and see which one converts better. Which one are people clicking on to join more, okay? And then you can kind of go from there. Yes, that's correct. Oh, you have a beautiful name, Asan. Thank you. I really needed this. No problem, Angela. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. All right. So Lacey, hey, Lacey Fisher, thank you for joining us. Lacey says, what's the difference between Facebook groups and Facebook business page? Is the challenge you are offering for both? That's a great question. So your Facebook group is where you're going to be building your community, right? So that's very separate from your Facebook business page. Your Facebook business page is where you're going to be advertising or sharing information about your business, right? Providing value, letting them know a little bit more about you and your business, showing some behind the scenes. That's just the business page, right? So the business page, will have your business name. If you're local or not, you may want to share your address, your phone number. There's some other things that you can share on your business page. But your Facebook group is a little different. That's where you're building community. That's where members have to actually request to join your group. If you have it as like a closed group, so people have to request to come into the group. That way people, you have people in the group and then you have people posting and sharing. It's like kind of like a gathering place, if you will, right? So do you understand, Lacey, now what the difference is between the two? Tara says she just signed up for the challenge. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, Tara. So excited to have you. And Famira, with the dates, I said that was the 21st. Cynthia, I love it. I have been very intentional and finally opened my group lately. But I have a lot of people who do not answer the questions. Okay, so I get that. And I get those too. Right, Cynthia? So I get some people that will answer the questions and some people that won't answer the questions. And so how do I deal with that? There's a lot of factors. I'm not going to lie. For me, there's a lot of factors in regards to who I let inside of my Facebook group. I don't let just anybody in my Facebook groups, right? So I'm looking at a couple of different things, right? I'm going to give you a few, but I need you to join the challenge so that you can really learn more about this. So let me give you a couple, okay, Cynthia? So number one, the first thing that I look at when they don't answer the question is how long they've been on Facebook. It tells you right there, it'll tell you how long they've been on Facebook. If the people that did not answer your question, they've just signed up for Facebook 6 weeks ago, a month ago, or 6 months ago, and they don't have an image, to think of on their profile, and it just seems sketchy, then they're not coming in my group. Nope. Nope. I decline a lot of people coming into my groups. I don't let everybody in my groups because for me, you have to be on Facebook for a while. You have to have a profile picture. If you don't have no profile picture and you ain't been on Facebook for a while and I don't know you, then you're not coming in my group, right? Now, I do have like special circumstances. I have some of my clients that are on LinkedIn for business. So they don't really use Facebook. Literally, like I have 2 clients that don't even use Facebook. They came on Facebook just to join so they could be a part of my communities. One of them don't have an image. She's like, she's not interested in putting her picture up there. And I understand that, but those are people that I know, right? And so their Facebook profile says no picture, and then maybe they've just joined a month ago, right? But those are people that I'm familiar with. People that I don't know, you can't get in my group and you only been on Facebook for 30 days. What you want to come in my group for? And then you don't have a picture, right, to think of. And then and then I go to your Facebook. And sometimes I'll even take the extra mile to go to look at their Facebook profile. And then you don't got nothing on your profile, nothing that makes sense anyway. You're not my target audience, right? So no. I'm not letting you in. So you just have to be really careful about the people that you let in. So if they don't answer the questions, then I will go a little further and I'll see, okay, so I see she's been on Facebook for a while. Okay, so I see that she does have some things on her profile. She has a business, she has whatever. And then I'll go ahead and I'll let her in, based on that. But sometimes if people don't answer questions, and it just looks like foolishness, then no, they can't get in, right? So it just really depends. Let's see. Okay, so Kimberly says, I see your post in the Facebook chat. Thank you, Kimberly. The power of the ask. That's right. You got to ask. All right. And so this is Facebook user. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. This is what happens. You see that? When you don't click the link and put your name in here. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to answer your question anyway. Do you suggest doing theme days in your group if you want to? If that works for your audience, I say try anything, right? Remember, marketing is all about trying and testing different things. Give it a try. But if you're going to give theme days a try, give it a wholehearted try for like 90 days. Don't just show up and do a theme for 2 weeks and not nobody, connecting or communicating, and then you give up. Like, give it a full shot. Give it 90 days of theme and then see how that works. And then if it doesn't work, then you scrap it and you try something else. I host the Plan With Me sessions. Good. So continue doing that, Sharice. I think what you need to do is just bring more people into your group. It's just about filtering and bringing more people in. But yeah, continue to do those. All right. And so Amy says, what is your group? I would love to join and support you ladies. All right. So, hey, Candace. Candace says, I created a group for my online course, but I haven't had any enrollees yet, in the process of working on a lead magnet. All right, Candace. Well, that's great. What Candace is doing is she's creating a group for people that are going to sign up for her course. So once they become members, paying clients or students of hers, then they're going to have access to a private Facebook group. That's another way that you can use Facebook. You can use it just for like paying clients so that they can have access to that special community. You can also have a Facebook group that's really like free to everybody to join. That's really more so what I'm talking about today. And you can do that. Candace, what you could also do, I don't know if you already have this in place, but you can use Facebook as you can create a free Facebook group so that you can have a community of people to pull from, especially if you're creating a course, a program, or anything like that. Facebook groups have been so helpful to me with selling my digital products, with helping me to fill my courses, with helping me to fill my membership. Those things, right? Well, that's what I call converting, right? I'm able to convert and turn my members, people that are inside of my Facebook groups that don't really know me. They come in, they see the value, they see the videos I have in there, they see the engagement I have with my students. So when I make an offer, they jump on the offer. For example, the prime example of this is I recently did a digital planner, right? So over the Labor Day holiday on Monday, I taught a masterclass and I taught people how to create digital planners. I marketed that inside of my Canva Facebook group. I think I may have put it in another Facebook group. I put it on my Facebook pages, and then I ran a retargeting ad, meaning I ran an ad to retarget people that looked at the page but did not sign up. I got the majority of my signups from people. Some of them were repeat. I say maybe 40% or 50%, no, maybe 50% were repeat, meaning people that had already purchased from me, but another 50% were people that had never purchased from me before. So these are new people that just came into my Facebook group. So you see how that works? So you can convert people, meaning get people to sign up, to your services, products, programs using your Facebook group. Right. So maybe Candace, think about creating a Facebook group where you can provide value in that group. And then that way, when you have things to offer, you can offer it to that group. Right. So that's a strategy that I use in my business, is to use my Facebook group as a lead magnet. Right. So I filter people into my group through challenges, through other different ways to get them in. I provide value to them. And then whenever I'm launching something, depending on the group or depending what I'm launching, I will then launch it to the group, let them know, hey, this is what I have going on. And then that's a great way to get more people signing up and buying your products, is because you already have a group of people that are interested in what it is that you are creating and selling anyway, right? So let's say Leslie says, I know how to run a challenge thanks to Lakeisha. Ow, my savvy's in the house. Yes, I'm gonna have all of y'all doing some 5-figure challenges. That's right. But I'm trying to decide what my first challenge for my Canva group should be. I'm planning it up. I'm planning to open it up next week, but I want to have the actual challenge until October. If you don't do a Canva challenge, think of something that you can create inside of Canva, right? If it's a Canva group, then people want to learn how to design something. So what is it going to be, like a social media challenge? Are you going to teach them how to do journals, calendars, planners, presentations? Think of all the things that you can do inside of Canva, Leslie. So any of that stuff, right? It is planner season, honey. So people are all over the planner stuff. So maybe think about doing something about planners, journals. Social media is a hot topic because people want to learn how to get more engagement on social media. You can teach people how to do Facebook covers. You can teach people how to do the social media posts and different things like that. Share with them how Canva does all those amazing things. Now we can do video, audio, like music and stuff, right? So yeah, there's so many different things. Leslie, make a list of all the things that we can create, that you can create inside of Canva, and then decide what your challenge is going to be. It's that easy. It totally helps. I'm setting up my schedule now. Awesome, Charisse. Get it, girl. Those are my savvies. They don't waste any time, y'all. They take my information and they run and they go and get that money. Yes, those are my girls. All right. Hey, CO. CO says, what if your group is the same as your business page? Do you post the same thing on both? Or do you create a group for something different? Well, your group and your business page, what do you mean they're the same? You mean it has the same name? Is that what you're saying, CO? You don't have to post the same thing that you post on your business page in your group. Your group is more for connecting. You want to use your group for going live, for doing trainings, for sharing information, for maybe like insider tips, showing like behind the scenes of what you're doing, what you're working on. So there's a lot of different things that you can do in your group, right? I would say, what do you mean they're the same? Because they're not the same thing. They're two different things. Are you saying they have the same name? Is that what you're saying? I'm definitely seeing the big picture here. There you go. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Sade. All right, so this is so good. I'm going to have to test for my two groups. You're welcome. Let's see. I know that's right. I'm so the same thing, Lakeisha. It's so important that we protect. You got to protect your group members. It's your house, right? You got to protect the people that are inside of your house. Let's see. All right. So Lacey says, thanks so much for the clarification. You got it, Lacey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me live here. Cynthia says, I already signed up. Get it, Cynthia. Hey, Donna Marie. How are you? I see that you're a Savvy member too. Thank you for joining the community. That's right. Stacy says, we weed them out. That's right. Weed them out. I do theme days. Okay, so Amy does theme days in her group. So anybody that has questions about theme days, definitely get with Amy. Amy is a wealth of information. She definitely provides some resources for that. So Andrea says, do you plan to offer the Planner Masterclass again? Andrea, I don't anytime soon, not for the digital Planner Masterclass. And this is why, because it's recorded. And all you have to do is go to the landing page to sign up, and an email will send you the masterclass. So I'm not going to do it live again, but you can still get access to it. And I created an amazing digital planner, so you can still get it, right? So it is $37 now for the replay. You could have, when you signed, if you signed up in the beginning, I did it for $27. Now it's $37. And now it's evergreen, meaning that anybody can buy it right now. If you want it, it's available to you. All you got to do is sign up, and then you'll get access to the templates as well as the class. And the class comes with extra videos, Andrea. So let me tell you. So I did extra. You know, I don't know how to do a little bit of stuff, right? I got to do all extra stuff for you guys. So I recorded several other videos, Andrea. So you may want to get in there and get that digital planner, because I think I bumped my head with $37. I may have to go up a little bit. So Andrew, better go ahead while I'm, while it's $37. But yes, you can still get it right now. And that's for the digital planner masterclass. Now, my very last event for my planner class, that's to physically make your planner, is coming up soon as well, right? So if you are on the wait list for that planner class, then check your emails this week, because you'll be getting a special invitation to a 3-day event where I'm going to walk you through how to create your planner. And this is the last time I'm doing it for the year until 2021. All right. So CO says, so overall same topics, but not necessarily the same name. So let's do this, CO. So let's say, for instance, my business is Savvy Simple Marketing. My business page is Lakeisha Sarba, right? Because that is the name, that's what people just go by, right? I do have a business page under Savvy Simple Marketing. I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it yet. Just needed to get it so somebody else didn't take it, right? And then I have Facebook groups. I have 3 of them. I have more than 3, but the ones that I market is my Canva Facebook group. So that is like topic specific, right? Because it's specifically for Canva stuff. And then I have my Savvy Simple Marketing with Lakeisha Sarba. That's more geared toward marketing type stuff, right? So those 2 groups are the groups that I mainly market, but they are for different reasons and different purposes. Do you get what I'm saying? So I hope that, let me know if that answers your question, CO. If not, send me like a inbox message. You're one of my savvies, so we can have like a discussion if you want, and I can kind of break it down even more if you need that, okay? I just created my group today for my upcoming free challenge. That's right, Anisha is doing a free challenge as well. So Anisha is one of my savvies, and she is doing a 3-day challenge all about social media. So she's gonna help y'all get your whole social media together to life. And she's also a Canva, she's also going to be creating in Canva too. So she's going to help you to do that inside of Canva. I love my girls. They are all over this challenge thing. All right. And so Asan says, theme days are a cute idea. They are really a cute idea, Asan, because you can do little theme days, for your group, and just kind of maybe discuss different things on different days. So I do think that they are cute. I like variety. I'm like a little wildflower. I don't want to be, I just don't want to do the theme. I tried the theme, it didn't work for me. And so I just like to jump in and just give value when it moves me, right? I just operate a lot in my spirit and in my intuition. And whenever something like hits, or if it's something that strategy that I'm marketing, then I, create it and I put it in there. But those theme days are not for me, because I'm more of like a loosey-goosey, right? I like to just kind of flow with the energy. What is that called, right? When you're just, you just like a free spirit, I guess it would be what it is called, right? A free spirit. I'm just more free. Like I just want to let loose. I just want to be able to give y'all the good stuff, you know, and that's it. I don't want to be confined to no thing. Angela says she signed up for the challenge. Thank you, Angela. Charlisa is another one of my savvies. Hey, great time and for me to revive my group. That's right. Revive it, y'all. Because you know it's almost the end of the year, right? So you need to get all of your stuff together, including this whole Facebook group thing, so that, you know, come 2021, you're good to go. Can you share Amy's information again? Hey, Lakeisha. So Lakeisha is also a savvy. So Amy is inside of our group, Lakeisha. So if you wanted to get with Amy, her name is Amy Rucker, and Amy could tell you all about her theme days. So definitely get with her. She is inside of our group, but she's also here live too. Candace says, what is the link for the planner course? What I'll do, Candace, is I will send it to you. Or I'll post it. How about that? I'll post it separate. Because the planner, we're talking about, you know I go off topic, right? But we're really talking about the Facebook groups, but I'll get it to you, Candace, because I'm going to do the planner course this month. Let's see. Can you drop the link for the digital planner class? Y'all just going to have me dropping links all over the place, right? Okay, I'll add that link too for you, Andrea. I'll tag you and give you that link too. Because of you, I was able to do my first challenge, build me an email list and increase my Canva skills. You are a beast. Yes, boo. Do that, Amy. I'm excited for y'all. Themes boost participation. Okay, and engagement. There you go. I just flow as well. The themes are for engagement only, but we just do pop up and do lives. Okay, that's what's up. That is what's up. So CEO says, okay, got it. I just need to create a group that is more on a specific topic. You don't have to. I mean, you can create your group for whatever you want it to be, to create it for, right? What I'm saying is you want to make sure that you have some type of objective. Like, what is the group for? So let's start there. Think about why you're creating the group in the first place. Is it to sell a product? Is it to sell your services? Is it just to, communicate with people, just somewhere to hang out? Is it because you want to be crafty with other people than you just want to have like a crafts group? Then what is the goal? You have to figure out what your objective is for this group, and then create your group based on that. Okay. I just signed up for the challenge too. Hey, yay. All right, guys. All right. So we are at the top of an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, but thank you so much for joining me here. Sign up for the challenge, guys. If you want to learn more about how to build your Facebook group or revive a Facebook group that you already have, then sign up for the challenge. It's going to be a good one. All right. It's over a 5-day period. You definitely want to join live because, I always have all kind of perks when you do live. But if you cannot join me live for each 5 days, don't worry, I have you covered because I'm going to have a standalone landing page so that you can watch all of the replays when you are ready. Okay. But please remember that with these challenges, the replays are only available for a limited time, right? So once the challenge is over, I'll probably give you like over the weekend, check it out. And then after that, it's gone. Okay. The only way that you'll be able to access the replay for this upcoming challenge is to join my membership, which is Savvy Simple Marketing Society. If you want to learn more about how you can join the membership, just post here and I'm more than happy to share the link with you. All right. Thank you for joining me. You guys have been amazing and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ciao for now.